The Juried art show started in 2009 when the art and design department decided they wanted to host a contest annually for all students to submit artwork for the contest in the hopes of winning scholarship money. In an article from the first Juried show, David Burlow, the chair of the art and design team at the time, states that, "We want to establish an annual event that provides all of our art, design, and photography students an opportunity to exhibit their work in an actual Juried show. For most of our students, this will be their first ever experience with this, and we want to reward them for their hard work." The article goes on to say that to enter, each participant must submit $5 to enter the artwork in the show. Cash awards were given to first, second, and third place winners. This year, we had a surprise award called the Professor's Choice Award. The Professor's Choice Award is where the art department professors all get together and choose a work they like. It is similar to an honorable mention type award. No one knew who was going to win the award until it was announced. Hi, can you please introduce yourself and your work in the show?
Hi, yes, my name is Emily Yoakum. I'm a junior studio art major here at Washington Baptist University, and my piece that will be entered in the show this year is called Carousel Dreams, and it is a soft pastel drawing that I did for my drawing 2 class.
So how long have you been making art for?
So I've been making art, I would say, for most of my life, probably since I was a little kid.
So can you please tell me what inspired this piece?
Yes, so this piece that I made was inspired by this picture of me and my twin brother when we were little kids riding on the carousel in our hometown. This piece was inspired by childhood nostalgia, and I really wanted to make sure to capture the fun, bright color that children see through the moments of nostalgic memories such as these. I really wanted to capture all the light and the color the feeling of what it felt like to be a child chasing dreams on a carousel as a kid. Pastel work, and through just the fun colors and the big bright lighting throughout the piece, and yeah.
Did anything unexpected happen while you were making it?
Anything unexpected? This was my first time doing soft pastels, so I learned how to mix shadows and colors together really well, so that whole process was kind of just unexpected. I was not sure how to go about doing the shadows before I started this, and how to mix all the colors and see how they would work out. And so I would say that would be something probably a little bit unexpected that turned out to work really nice.
And how does it feel to have your work selected for the Juried show? And this is the second time you've been in the show, or is it the third?
This is the third time. This will be the third time that I've been selected into the show. It is a wonderful opportunity to get to host my artwork, to get to show people the work that I make, and have it presented and displayed professionally at the Juried art show. So it's a wonderful opportunity to have it displayed and to be able to get it framed and matted and all presented all nice.
And you've had your art in other exhibitions too, correct?
Yes, I have. I've had it in an exhibition in my hometown before, and this one I passed a couple times.
What does this opportunity mean for you as an artist?
This opportunity means for me as an artist that I get to learn how to professionally display my work, how to professionally mat and frame my work, how to appreciate the framing and matting of your artworks and how to display them properly. I get the opportunity to connect with other artists, to share work in an art gallery in a space where non-artists can come and get to see other people's works. And I just get to inspire other people through my artwork, and I just have a chance to get to display it and share it with the world.
And what inspires you as an artist in general?
I would say probably what inspires me most as an artist is just feelings and like nostalgia and just the goodness in the world. I would say I really want to capture, and through my artwork, it's just the goodness of the world, and through such dark times I want my artwork to be a bright, happy experience for people when they see them. I want it to be place where you're remembering of all the good nostalgic feelings as kids, and just a way to express happiness and joy throughout life and focus on all the good things throughout the world.
What do you hope viewers of this documentary and of the Juried show take away from your work in particular?
Yeah, so I just hope that people get to understand more and have more of an appreciation for art and how it may connect to the artist, and how through these artworks that artists, especially like myself, try to show a little bit of the joy and light through a lesser, more dark world. Just to be able to now have an appreciation more for artworks and to maybe look at them from a different lens, and yeah,
So what's next for you as an artist?
So what's next for me as an artist is my senior year here at Ouachita. I will be putting on my own official studio arts gallery in the Moses Provine Arts Building. So I will be working towards building up a resume of all my own artworks that I've made throughout my 4 years here at Ouachita, and curating my own gallery to display it and have everyone come out and see it.
And is there anything else you'd like people to know about your work?
Can I think about that one?
Yeah, you can think about that one.
But I wanted to go ahead and pass out first signature, which weren't a secret for this year, since we wanted to go ahead and have them on the ballot and for the booklet that we were doing for this year. So third place was Natalia. Second place was Nora. Where's Nora? Is she here? No, Nora? Oh, congratulations.
There's money there, right?
There's one. Okay. And then first place, and I promise it's not rigged, was me. People have already said it. I was like, it's not me, it's not my fault. It was all anonymous as well, so it's great. And thank you so much for Courtney for doing that for us as well. She's not here today. We couldn't get the time until the beginning of this week. I felt really bad asking her to come on such short notice. Yeah, but she had a lot of critiques for people's works here. If you want to, and I have some specific ones, and I will come up and talk to you about the specific ones that she had. That maybe the reason why they got in, or some reasons why they weren't higher on the list and stuff like that. But if you would like to hear those, please come and talk to me, and I can give you some critiques for that as well. And then we do have one secret award, though, which is our Professor's Choice Award. And so this award will go to someone that the professors all grouped together and agreed that this work is kind of, like, I guess, more well balanced and creative in a way, or they just like the most. How would you describe it?
Do we have any comments on that? It was something.
Believe it or not.
We thought that the work
Yeah,
was.
we agreed. It was hard to come to an agreement, but once we came to an agreement, we came to an agreement.
Yes, and
A couple black guys, you know.
maybe we could arm wrestle over it next time. I think it was the piece that it stood out for its overall inventiveness, imagination, and quality, right? Is that true? I think it's
Sounds like it. Should be true.
And the person is not anticipating at all, in my opinion, at all. Yeah. So
You want to say?
Ferris can say it.
Yeah, we gotta have the
We have it here.
let's go ahead and you announce. Do we want to announce it? Yeah, you announce it. You got the paper.
Obviously, we haven't done this before.
Yeah, this is the first time we've done this, so this is interesting. But the person who won this will get a thing, will get a certificate, and they will also get a new name tag that they'll be able to replace theirs, and then there's let them know that they were the Professor's Choice Awards winner. But this year's winner is Leela.
Hi, can you introduce yourself and the work in the show?
Hi, I'm Leela Langdon, and this is my work in the show.
All right. What is the title of your piece, and what medium did you use?
So the title is, this one is titled Joe, and this one is titled Self-Portrait, but because we put them together, they put the title as Joe and me, because they're two pieces as one piece, really. And the medium for both is acrylic paint on wood panels. And I made the panels myself.
All right. How long have you been making art?
I've been making art since I was 7 or 8 years old. I was not very good at it though until like the past maybe 4 years, 4 or 5 years, I think. Is whenever I started getting really like seriously into it.
So what inspired this piece?
So this is a painting of my coworker. He kind of inspired the piece. I was bored one day and I went, you know what would be fun? I'd paint one of my coworkers from memory. And I'm now working on a painting of every single one of the people I work with, which isn't a lot. It's about maybe 20 people that I work with. And so that inspired the piece. And this is a fortune cookie. So we have like this running inside joke where every time I see him, for some reason I always have a fortune cookie on me. So I just give it to him because he would put his hand out and be like, can I have this? I'm like, you know what, sure, why not? And then this one I started in December and I finished it around, I think January. And it's me and my cat. My cat is my pride and joy. He's my baby and I love him.
All right.
So that's what inspired that one.
So what is the main idea or message behind your work?
I don't know, man. I like cats.
Okay.
And I like painting people. People are so fun to paint. And I like painting eyes and hands. And people hate doing both of those things, like drawing and painting hands and eyes. Those are like my favorite things.
Can you walk me through your process while creating this piece?
So what I first do to create the piece is I take the wooden panels and I cut them the size I want. And then I take strips of wood and I cut that the exact size. I glue everything together and I let it dry for a couple days. So I make my wood panels myself as well. And I try to make my own canvases too. And then after that, I do a wash of the background. And then on top of that, I draw with colored pencils. And then I fill everything in with acrylic paint. And that's pretty much my process.
Did anything unexpected happen while you were making this?
So whenever I was painting this one, I actually had red and black hair. So I had black hair and then red highlights in it. And then while it was unfinished, while I was still working on it, I dyed all of my hair black. So I actually had to go back in and change the hair color. I had to go back in and change the hair color on all of my self-portraits because I dyed my hair in the middle of drawing all of them. So.
How does this work relate to your overall style and theme?
So my overall style and theme is very vibrant colors and I don't really know the specific word to describe it, but I would personally say it's very like early 2000s kind of. Pop art is a big inspiration of mine, so also interactive art exhibits. I work at a science museum, so I try to do a lot of interactive fun stuff in my art. But when I'm painting, I like to do fun stuff, and then also I think a big part of my style is cartoonish realism and cats and wolves. Lots of animals.
What was the most challenging part of creating this piece, and what did you learn from making it?
I think the most challenging part of creating it was definitely making the wood panels. Because like I had to cut all the wood panels out and then I had to glue them out all like together myself. So I think that was definitely the most challenging part.
What did you learn from making it?
I definitely learned how to like make canvases, wooden panels, how to paint cats that actually have fur. I'd only been painting hairless cats up until this point. So, and hair is difficult to do, but I think I did okay on it.
Is there anything you would change if you had more time?
I would probably go back and add a few more details, and then I think I would definitely add more details to the side of this specific piece. So you can see here, I actually painted like paw prints on the side, and then on his, I painted circuit boards. And I think I would definitely go back and add more detail to this one if I had the time, or the energy, which I'm not touching those up anymore.
Okay. How does it feel to have your work selected for the Juried art show?
Good, I think. I was more surprised because I won, and I think I definitely was not expecting that specifically. I was not expecting it at all, and I actually found out recently that one of the professors almost snitched about me winning to me. He was not supposed to, and he was like, yeah, well, we decided to put them both together, but he almost told me that I won, and then they had to make sure that I didn't know, so that it was a surprise. And I didn't really win like any money or anything, but I won the bragging rights for it, and It feels good, I guess. I didn't expect it. I thought that, somebody else was going to win. So
All
I
right.
was definitely appreciative of that.
What does this opportunity mean to you as an artist?
I think this is a good chance for my personal work to be seen, especially because next year I'm going to be doing my senior show, and my art style is very recognizable, and also the guy who I painted posted it on Instagram. So I would say that's a win, right?
Cool. Have you shown your work in exhibits before?
I was in Juried show my freshman year of college, but I've never been in another exhibit besides the Juried show. So.
What inspires you as an artist in general? Are there any other artists or stylists that influence your work?
I think what inspires me in general is my own personal experiences. I paint a lot of people that I know personally, including people who have definitely hurt me in certain ways. I don't just paint and draw people that I'm still friends with. And definitely for my show, because I'm currently working on curating everything together, I'd say that I focus mostly on positive experiences in my life, but I still focus on negative experiences because in my own personal opinion, if those negative experiences had not happened, I would not be the person I am today. So I think my art definitely reflects that.
Are there any other artists or styles that influence your work?
Definitely pop art from the 50s and 80s. And then I think also just a lot of film styles influence my own artwork. A lot of specific films Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Requiem for a Dream, Truman Show, stuff like that. It definitely influences my style. I'll be watching a movie and then that kind of influences how I draw and the emotions my drawings convey. So yeah.
What do you hope viewers take away from your work?
I hope that viewers take away that art can be about anything. It doesn't just have to be about pretty stuff. And also that film and art go hand in hand. Cinematography and film is definitely a form of art, in my own opinion. And I think that you can be a traditional artist and also do cinematography.
Cool.
And combine those things.
What's next for you as an artist?
So I think what's next is my senior project, which is next year. So next spring, I'm going to be doing my senior exhibition. So excited for it. I'm actually not that excited. I'm very nervous. I'm excited too, but mostly nervous. And also, I'm hoping to, I'm hoping to work on more artwork in general, and I've been selling a lot of ceramic stuff that I've been doing, and I've been selling some paintings and stuff. And because I already like my job, I'm hoping to maybe get a raise or something after I graduate. I don't know.
Is there anything else you'd like for people to know about your work?
A lot of my work focuses on Joe Curie. He is the man, the myth, the legend. Seen him twice in concert. Love that man. Painted him a lot. That's not Joe Curie, but I've painted him a lot. Okay, yeah, that's it.